Rain keeps sliding down the taxi, like emotions melting slow. Every reflection in the window feels like somewhere I still know. I still hear your voice between the static of the avenue. Some memories don't disappear, they just change their hue. that blue hour. Right before they disappear. Golden lines across the freeway stretch beneath the midnight sky. Every heartbeat finds a rhythm as the city passes by. Your reflection lives in windows, floating with the pouring rain, like a dream that keeps returning again and again. Maybe love was never borrowed. Maybe time just changed its view, leaving quiet constellations pointing back to you. Golden lines across the freeway guide me through the falling rain. Every mile becomes another chapter filled with pain. Golden lines across the freeway while the skyline softly glows, and the silence after midnight only heaven knows. Towers dressed in moonlight, like they're watching from above. Every memory grows lighter than the weight of losing love. Morning waits beyond the distance, like a fire turning blue. Still your whisper rides the silence, like it always knew. Maybe healing isn't ending. Maybe it's learning to see that the road keeps moving forward, even without we. Golden lines across the freeway. Now the weight begins to fade, like the storm inside my heartbeat, slowly rearranged. Light somewhere. just learned the truth. The road kept moving, and somehow so did I. Ocean lights beyond the freeway blur like dreams across the glass. Every passing conversation feels connected to the past. I still hear your voice in echoes through the static of the rain. Some emotions keep returning even after change. Maybe love becomes a rhythm that the body learns to hide. Maybe lonely nights remember everything inside. Velvet distance all around me. Every rooftop glows in blue. Every silence turns emotional when the night reminds me of you. Velvet distance all around me, while your ghost moves through the dark. And the silence after midnight still echoes through my heart. Streetlights trembling on the water, like reflections made of smoke. And the loneliness feels softer than the nights we finally broke. I can feel the distance healing, like the weight begins to shift. But your memory still appears when the whole skyline drifts. Maybe healing takes surrender, not pretending we moved on. Maybe some hearts stay connected even after love is gone. Velvet distance all around me, but the ache begins to fade, like the storm inside my bloodstream finally changed. Velvet distance all around me as the skyline turns to gold. And somewhere beyond the silence I finally let go. fades into distance. But never fully disappears. Glass reflections on the highway, drifting with the falling rain. Every passing light reminds me nothing stays the same. Your reflection rides beside me like a whisper in the night. Every mile keeps growing longer till the morning light. Glass reflections on the highway lead me through the quiet blue. Every heartbeat keeps returning back to you. Glass reflections on the highway while the skyline fades away, and the silence after midnight carries yesterday. Passing under endless bridges, watching rivers catch the sky. Every memory feels softer, every tear is slowly dry. Morning waits beyond the skyline like a fire burning low. Still your echo softly follows every road I know. Maybe healing isn't leaving, maybe it's becoming free, keeping all the love behind us without losing me. Glass reflections on the highway, now the weight has disappeared, like the thunder in my heartbeat, no longer here. Glass reflections on the highway as tomorrow fills the air. Every ending leaves another dream somewhere. Glass reflections on the highway, now my soul can finally rest, like the night is gently lifted everything from my chest. Glass reflections on the highway as the sunrise paints the sky. Some Neon rivers through the darkness flow beneath the midnight sky. Every heartbeat follows slowly where your memory still lies. I still see your fading silhouette in reflections made of rain, like the city never wanted to forget your name. Maybe every quiet ending starts another road ahead, leaving little constellations inside my head. Neon rivers through the darkness carry echoes of your voice. Every mile becomes a reason to believe I had no choice. Neon rivers through the darkness while the skyline softly glows, and the silence after midnight finally overflows. Passing towers dressed in moonlight, watching every moment fade. Every dream becomes much lighter than the promises we made. Morning waits beyond the distance, like a fire soft and new. Still your whisper rides the wind, like it always knew. Maybe healing isn't losing, maybe it's remembering right, keeping all the beautiful moments without the fight. Neon rivers through the darkness, now the weight begins to fade, like the storm inside my heartbeat slowly rearrange. Neon rivers through the darkness as tomorrow fills the air. Every ending leaves another light somewhere. just learn the truth. Some lights never burn forever, but they always leave a glow. Fading headlights on the coastline, like emotions drifting slow. Every way beyond the highway feels like somewhere we still know. I still hear your breath in silence, floating softly through the dark, like unfinished conversations still circling my heart. Night signals through the tunnel blur like memories in rain, and the loneliness feels quieter than the nights we felt the pain. I can feel the distance healing, like the weight begins to shift, but your memory still appears when the skyline slowly drifts. Maybe healing comes in silence, not pretending we moved on. Maybe some hearts stay connected, even after love is gone. Nothing sounds the same at midnight, but the ache begins to fade, like the storm inside my bloodstream finally changed. Nothing sounds the same at midnight, as the skyline turns to gold, and somewhere sounds the same at midnight as the morning floods the sky, like the ghost of what we once were, finally saying goodbye. Nothing sounds the same at midnight, and my chest feels light again, like the night finally released me from remembering. Some nights change the sound of everything, even after they end. Empty lanes beneath the moonlight guide me through the quiet rain. Every skyline tells a story, whispering your name again. I still feel your faded heartbeat somewhere underneath the sound, like a signal lost forever, never truly found. Maybe love becomes a highway leading where we cannot stay, watching all the lights behind us fade away. Empty lanes beneath the moonlight carry everything we knew. Every mile becomes another piece of me and you. Empty lanes beneath the moonlight while the city glows below, and the silence after midnight finally lets me go. Passing bridges made of shadows, floating underneath the stars. Every memory grows softer than the person that we are. Morning waits beyond the skyline, like a light I've never known. Still your echo softly lingers, though I'm driving on alone. Maybe healing sounds like breathing, maybe peace arrives with dawn. Every road keeps moving forward, even after love is gone. Empty lanes beneath the moonlight, now the weight is growing small, like the rain has washed the echoes from these walls. Empty lanes beneath the moonlight as tomorrow comes in view. Every ending leaves another dream to follow through. sunrise warms the sky. Some loves never really leave us, they just teach goodbye. Moonlight dancing on the highway, like a dream that won't let go. Every mile becomes a heartbeat, only midnight seems to know. I still catch your faded outline, hidden reflections on the glass, like the silence keeps replaying everything we had. Maybe nothing lasts forever, even stars begin to fade. Watching all the dreams we carry slip into the haze. Moonlight pouring through the windshield, while the city sleeps below. Every heartbeat finds your echo places I still know. Moonlight pouring through the windshield, while the skyline turns to blue, and the silence after midnight still belongs to you. As a shimmer underneath the silver rain, every memory grows lighter, yet it whispers just the same. I can feel tomorrow calling, like the sunrise drawing near. Still your shadow softly follows every mile from here. Maybe healing starts with breathing, not with leaving yesterday. Maybe every broken feeling finds another way. Moonlight pouring through the windshield, now the wake begins to fade. even after the road comes to an end. Moonlight flickers through the high-rise like reflections from the past. Every empty lane beside me feels like something built to last. I still hear your voice in static on the late-night radio. Some emotions fade in silence, but never fully go. Somewhere in the dark, maybe hearts continue carrying every missing part. Now the moonlight feels nostalgic, every rooftop glows in blue, every thought becomes emotional when the night reminds me of you. Now the moonlight feels nostalgic, taxi lights across the river blur like memories in rain, and the loneliness feels softer than the nights we felt the pain. I can feel the distance changing, like the storm begins to slow, but your memory still follows everywhere I go. Maybe healing starts with absence, not with trying to erase. Maybe broken hearts recover by accepting change. Now the moonlight feels nostalgic, but the ache begins to fade, like the weight inside my bloodstream finally rearranged. Now the moonlight feels nostalgic as the skyline turns to gold, and somewhere beyond the silence I finally let go. Now the moonlight feels nostalgic as the morning floods the sky, like the ghost of what we once were finally saying goodbye. Now the moonlight feels nostalgic, but my chest feels light again, like the night finally released me from remembering Some nights stay inside your heartbeat, even after they disappear. Every shadow holds your light. I still trace the empty outlines where your laughter used to stay. Now the silence rides beside me all the way. Maybe every broken promise finds a place inside the rain, turning into quiet echoes, calling back again. Red tail lights beyond the rainfall lead me through the sleepless streets. Every heartbeat keeps repeating where our memories meet. Red tail lights beyond the rainfall while the skyline slowly fades and the silence after midnight never truly changed. Every tunnel hides reflections from another place and time. Every window holds a picture only visible tonight. Morning wakes beyond the skyline like forgiveness dressed in gold. Still your memory softly follows, even as I let it go. Maybe healing isn't distant, maybe it begins right here. One more mile into tomorrow, leaving every fear. Red tail lights beyond the rainfall. Now the wave begins to fall, like the thunder in my heartbeat, growing small. Red tail lights beyond the rainfall, as the eastern sky turns blue. Every ending leaves another road to follow through. Red tail lights beyond the rainfall. Now my soul can finally breathe, like the night is slowly carried every dream I couldn't keep. Red tail lights beyond the rainfall, as the sunrise fills the air. Somewhere deep beyond the silence, you're no longer there. Every road remembers someone. Tonight, it remembers us. Neon echoes through the tunnel, rolling with the midnight rain. Every passing light reminds me nothing stays the same. I still see your face in windows, glowing softly in the dark, like a flame that keeps on burning inside my heart. Maybe every quiet goodbye starts another road ahead, leaving little traces of us inside my head. Neon echoes through the tunnel, Maybe healing isn't sudden. Maybe it arrives with dawn. Every road keeps moving forward after love is gone. Neon echoes through